Welcome to my RBG match that will make you celebrate like you have grown your first pube and lost your virginity. Even if it was with that old witch from a few doors down. Our star pug today is our rogue. He's called Stone Cold, so I'm getting some positive vibes from him already. As we all know, he's named after the greatest wrestler in history. Stone Cold and our tank Bamzo defend bases for us, while the rest of us go in the middle looking to win the team fight. Once we get there, us range classes get jumped on by the melee. This is a bad decision for them, as I knock the warrior straight into orbit while sitting in the Mongolian spear. We now start doing some teamfight damage, taking advantage of them being a man down. But then, I get rifted downstairs with Lecatus. It's not safe being down there, especially with him, so I run back up as fast as I can. Once back up the top, the second warrior wonders where his mate is. I feel concerned for him, so I point him in the right direction. Now it's time for a quick, useless but interesting fact. Did you know more people are killed by vending machines than from shark attacks? How dumb is that? I'm looking at you, Americans. If you have an interesting but useless fact, let me know in the comments and I might mention it in my next video. Anyways, let's get back to it. The enemy monk is jealous that his teammates can fly, so I send him on his first lesson. After doing that good deed, I go back to stealing damage again and listening to our target caller Lecatus.
Pump his ass.
He tells us to pump his ass. Now you know why it's not safe being alone with Lecatus. Raygon lets us all know that he will not let Lecatus down.
I've been pumping a lot of damage right now.
He says pumping a lot of damage, but we all know what he really means. Coincidentally, at approximately 3 minutes 16 of this video, we pick our first flag. Nick picks it, but for some reason, Giz wants to hold it.
Yeah, get it done. Get it.
He then gets sapped by the enemy rogue.
Good.
I'm set.
Yeah, alright.
This probably means they have ghosted their towers, so I go to have a look at that. When I get there, I go for a cap, but didn't notice the camouflaged warlock. Stone Cold Steve Austin says he will go Fell Reaver, so we let him.
I'm going Fell Reaver. Yeah, go.
Just because that's the bottom line, and Stone Cold said so. I stick around Draenei Ruins to help Bamzo with his cockroach problem, i.e. their rogue. It looks like I'm just Foss shock spamming now, which is kinda true, but really I'm keeping an eye on our flag. Welcome to the Prog League, boys and girls. After taking a while to kill the annoying cockroach, I head back to the middle. Nick pushes a priest in my direction and I send him off in another. He lines them up and I knock him down. Good teamwork, Nick the incapacitator. Then Rhaegon tells Lecatus what he loves to hear.
The sword.
Pump the warrior, pump the warrior.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Of course you're on it, Lecatus. Where else would you be? Finally, Giz caps the flag he's been holding, like forever. Maybe he just likes waving it around. I don't know. I go back to stealing damage again, and we are ready to pick up a new flag. Being the MVP that I am, I decide to pick the flag up myself, just to show Giz it can be capped in less than a year. As soon as I come back in, I money shot the warrior in the face, and we are pretty much clear to grab another flag. I go back to grab the next flag, but for some reason, unknown to mankind, Giz picks it up instead. What a whacker! We all know what this means. Now I fall back to help defend our towers. After failing a knock on the priest, I keep glancing at our tower, just to make sure that there isn't a sneaky ninja capper skulking in the shadows.
No!
What the hell? We didn't see that sneaky ninja kappa skulking in the shadows. Giz also died while holding the flag for too long. Maybe he died of old age.
We need one that's very nice.
Giz called for backup at Draenei, so I head to Bamzo's base to help secure that. I notice a good opportunity to knock the warlock off the edge, something that failed in my last video. gotta be kidding me. Are they immune now or something? I go to help Stone Cold at his base as he has the Shadow Priest there. Stone Cold stunners him and I blow him away. We then decide to have a go at the enemy bases. Giz goes to Blood Elf and I head to Fellweaver. Hopefully some inspiring music will motivate us enough to take these bases. After bailing Fellweaver, I head back to middle while Giz manages to take Blood Elf. Maybe the music helped him more than it did me. I then see the monk drowning his sorrows as his first flying lesson earlier didn't go too well. Out of the goodness of my heart, I pay for him to have a second one. I then join Lek and Raygon's orgy in the middle. They do like to pump a lot of ass, but I need to show them how to finish.
Infusion.
Nice dead.
Liian sodas.
So what, motherfucker? We take the next flag, so I head off to help Giz at his base. I feel like I've covered the whole entire map now, carrying this team to victory. After pumping enough ass at Blood Elf to make the boys proud, the Warlock lines himself up for me for a knock opportunity. The temptation is so much, I trinket and a miracle happens. We knock that down at last. After a valiant effort holding Blood Elf, myself and Giz eventually die, but we know the match itself is as good as won anyway. And for some reason, unknown to me and the rest of my team, I have the most kills, and I hardly did any damage either. Oh well, best Eye the Storm ever.
Fuck you, Lee. Fuck you. I saw it every single time. You fucking